Welcome to Coraivo. In this episode of Daily Dose, we'll be solving a question that is usually asked in companies like TCS, Wipro, Accenture, and so on. So let us move on to the question. So the name of the question is Isogram. So in this question, we will be given a string as input, and our task would be to find whether this is an isogram or not. Of course. So similar to pangrams and anagrams, we have this concept called isograms. A string is said to be an isogram if all the characters present in that string are unique. So in this case, we have a string called machine. As we can see here, all the characters in this word machine is unique. M, A, C, H and the rest of it. Right? But in the case of code O, we have O repeated twice. So this makes the word code O not an isogram. So we will be using a hash map to find whether the given string is an isogram or not. So let us move on to GFG practice and code this. So here we are in GFG practice. We have the function isOgram of. So this takes a string yes as argument and then it returns a boolean data type. So it is either true or false. So our first task would be to create a hash map and of course add all these characters into the hash map. So let us start with initializing the hash map. So unordered map, and it is gonna store a character as key and a value of integer, and the name of this hash map is gonna be map itself. Okay, so we have created an hash map that stores key as a character and a value as an integer. Our next job would be to traverse this string. So int I is less than yes.size of and I plus plus. So this for loop would help us traverse this string. What do we have to do inside this for loop? We would have to append all these characters into the hash map. So map of str of I plus plus. So this statement would increment the value of count of each character in that string in the respective hash map. So if we have the letter A twice, the key would be the character A and the value would be 2. And similarly, each and every character in that string would be associated with its respective count. So what is the next thing that we are gonna do? The next thing is we have to check whether the count has exceeded 1. So what do we know from this condition? If the count has exceeded 1, it means it has repeated more than once, which makes the character not unique. If the character is not unique, then it is not an isogram. So if map of str of I, so map spelling is M-A-P and not M-A. So map of str of I is greater than 1. If this is true, in that case we can return false, because we know certainly that the characters are not unique, which makes it not an isogram, and hence we are returning false. But if it is true for all the characters that is present in the string, this statement would be false for each and every character, and hence return false will not be executed. In that case, the flow of execution will come out of this for loop and we would return true, because it is an isogram. And that is the program for this question. Now let's submit this code and verify our output. I just saw that instead of the variable name as yes, I have given str. The variable name given to string is yes, and that is why we have got this compilation error. Now after we have verified it, now let's submit it again. I think it should work fine now. So we have got the output as problem solved successfully, and that is the end of this program. Now let's move on to the write assist. So if we pass in the string apple to the function that we just completed is isogram of, what would be the output that we would get? Let me know your answers in the comment section below. If you love this video, please drop a like and comment down below if you have any questions. And please don't forget to click the subscribe button. We'll see you in the next episode of Daily Dose. Until then, bye bye.